You may have seen them outside your grocery store, men and women raising money for disabled and homeless veterans. Betty you wondered, what is that money really being spent on? So she did some digging.
This is for the homeless veterans and disabled veterans.
An American flag and an ammo box are their trademarks. They do brisk business outside this Walgreens in San Carlos.
For disabled homeless veterans.
And at a Whole Foods in Palo Alto.
For homeless and disabled veterans.
They look like veterans, but
Are you a veteran?
No, I'm not.
Are you a veteran?
No, I'm not.
still, this man who told us he was a manager assured us it's all legit.
See, like we got the tax EIN number in case somebody write a check.
The charity is called the National Paradigm Foundation. Their office address is here in Vallejo. As you can see, all of the windows are covered up. No one answers the phones here, and people across the hall say they never see anyone around. Turns out CEO Brian Hancock spends most of his time at an office in Richmond, where he runs another charity.
How many veterans have you helped?
About 45.
Over how many years?
About 3 years.
He told us his charity provides food, clothing, and referrals.
What we do is we find out in the area, who's doing what, and then we actually send them to those resources.
Actually physically driving them there?
No, we don't drive. No, we don't drive there. We just point them to that organization.
He told us he's not taking in nearly as much money as people think.
Yesterday, $28 between 3 people.
Your 2011 IRS filing says that your annual revenue is $296,000.
For who?
For the National Paradigm Foundation.
No, you mean our suggested revenue.
Correct.
Yeah, that's not our revenue.
How did you fall so short of $296,000?
Well, we thought that we would start getting grants. The grants didn't pan out.
Neither did the charity's paperwork with the state. After 3 years of warning letters that appropriate tax forms have not been filed, National Paradigm Foundation's registration status is delinquent.
According to the letter, your foundation is now suspended.
Is now suspended?
Is suspended.
Okay. Well, I need to talk to my CPA.
It just makes me feel like ripped off, kind of.
We showed our video to Michael Blecker, a Vietnam veteran who's been running the nonprofit Swords to Plowshares for almost 40 years.
But they have an American flag, they have the symbols, and they take advantages of this sea of goodwill. It hurts a group like Swords doing the legitimate work. It makes people feel like everybody's ripping them off, so they can't support anybody.
People are skeptical. They see your guys out there. How can you guarantee that their money is going to a legitimate cause? What evidence do you have?
What evidence do I have? I really don't have any evidence.
Hancock later told us the state made a mistake. He has filed and he produced a document. Well, we checked with the state. They say they never got it. By the way, he also told us he's an ex-con. He went to prison for cocaine sales several years ago. He claims that makes him better relate to the clientele he's serving. He says that that experience makes him more compassionate.
Well, there are a lot of reputable veteran organizations out there that do give a lot of money and they do a lot of good work. Sounds like the best way to kind of decipher which one is better is to do exactly what you did.
Ask questions. That's exactly what we did. We spoke to the solicitors, and that's how we found out the answers.
And eventually you realize, okay,
this is not legit.
All right, Betty, thank you.